Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are.
As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance.
Super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. They're just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate, they're weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird.
These Republicans just being weird, it's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird, a weird style that he brings, weird policies.
Let's start with the weird thing, because it is a thing.
Just plain weird.
What was weird was his talking about Diet Mountain Dew. Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
You ever seen the guy laugh? That seems very weird to me, that an adult can go through 6.5 years of being in the public eye. If he has laughed, it's at someone, not with someone. That is weird behavior.
Weird and cultish.
These are weird people on the other side.
He kind of doubled down on his weird ideas.
I think weird is probably generous.
Simply weird. These guys are just plain weird.
Vance as weird?
You know, as the campaign said, weird.
It really is just plain weird.
J.D. Vance, plain weird.
I mean, I don't know how else you could read it.
Weird. It is kind of weird.
We're not afraid of weird people.
The other side, they're just weird.
Why are you being so weird? Vance has done something more extreme, more weird.
No matter what kind of weird stuff they keep saying.
Trump and Vance are just weird, in addition to being dangerous to democracy.
That's the weird part that's the most engaging.
Whom he addressed as my beautiful Christians, which was super weird.
Weird tech bro, JD Vance.
He's a weird guy.
JD Vance, uneasy and sort of weird.
Frankly, for lack of a better word, that he's weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's Too Late with Alan Mosley.
Yeah. Just plain weird.
Oh, weird.
That's a weird intro, Dave. Yeah.
Super weird.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back for another episode of It's Too Late. I am your host, Alan Mosley, joined as always by the number one producer in late night. It's Dave Willimowski. Dave! Dave, how are you doing? What? That's a really weird look, Dave.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, same old. How you doing?
They're totally not all NPCs, I swear.
No, those are humans.
Because this isn't the first. Like this isn't the first one of these where it's like you've seen those clips online where it'll just have just dozens and dozens and dozens of news from around the country, and they're all basically reading the exact same script. I mean, word for word. It's so exact. In that case, it was just a word. You know, it was a slogan. For this, it was you put them all, you layer them, and now it's like an army of NPCs. Do you ever wonder, like, if we could get the footage from like the 2000s and the 90s and the 80s and the 70s, would you still find that? Or
how long have they been doing it?
Yeah, I don't know. My guess is that it's been going on for a long time, and it's a combination of maybe it wasn't literally word for word, and also we didn't notice it as much then because you couldn't just hop on social media and there would be somebody who would have made the supercut, so we notice things now that we didn't doing too much noticing, Dave. It's super weird.
Ooh. Yeah,
it's weird. Boy, speaking of the corporate press getting their marching orders from the DNC. I can actually give you another perfect example. This is with Kamala Harris's position as the border czar, depending on whether or not we're talking about before or after Biden dropped out of the race. Take a look at this one.
Quote unquote border czar. Vice President Harris was not a border czar.
Meantime, Vice President and border czar Kamala Harris facing some backlash.
What he said about Harris and immigration was not true. She was never appointed border czar.
And this will be her first visit to the U.S.-Mexico border region since she was appointed as the border czar by President Biden.
People are going to have to counter the misinformation. You already hear folks talking about the border czar. She wasn't the border czar.
A black woman.
President Biden tapped Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, to be the border czar.
Now, she wasn't the border czar. That's what Republicans labeled her.
They were very critical of Kamala Harris, especially in her role as border czar.
Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border
and another one.
calling her a border czar.
Kamala Harris, who was appointed as the border czar.
The Biden team didn't declare her the border czar. They wanted her to work on kind of the root causes of immigration.
There has been so much criticism against Kamala Harris. She was the border czar.
Calling her sort of the border czar, which wasn't necessarily the case.
So the border, if they weren't planning to address it in a major way, do not make her your border czar. She met with some of the Northern Triangle countries, but nothing has effectively changed.
That's amazing.
What's particularly incredible is that in a bunch of those clips, it's the same networks with some of the same anchors on different days. And it's actually impressive how they can say it. And it's not like they say, well, excuse me, I must correct myself. I accidentally said this. No.
Oh,
they've just move on. Everything that happened before now never happened. History started 5 minutes ago, and they can just look you in the face and lie to you. It's pretty incredible. Dave and I have practiced that a lot doing this show. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, social media has also been buzzing about the money that was raised for the Harris campaign on the heels of their most recent publicity stunt, which was a nationwide Zoom call featuring only white men. to support her
Oh.
candidacy. Yeah. Well, at least they got the right ones.
Nice.
They called it White Dudes for Harris. Do we have a picture of the White Dudes for Harris?
Oh.
Yeah. Just exactly what I suspected. A bunch of faggots. Yeah. But hold on just a second. Don't you think that the Republicans are simply sitting on their hands on this one? The Trump campaign has already found the answer to the White Dudes for Harris. Check out what they have.
That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt, Niggas for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
And I mean that. We're gonna make those shirts, I think. I think we should. We're gonna make those shirts and sell them. Is there room on your Teespring for that, Dave?
Maybe
Slide
we should
that
start a
in.
new profile.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you and Justin both. Hi, Justin. And finally this evening, an uproar of controversy following the opening ceremonies at the Olympic Games at Paris, in which a group of mentally ill men, led by the fattest GJ who ever lived, recreated the Last Supper, a Christian portrayal involving Jesus Christ and his apostles. Now, a lot of people have had a lot of really cringe takes about this. I really only wanted to share a couple of quick thoughts to kind of dispel all the BoomerCon nonsense that's out there. So first of all, for everyone who's getting upset and demanding justice, like, how could they do this? Look how disrespectful they are. You know, it's always well, imagine if things were reversed, right? Like, that's such a BoomerCon thing to say. Could you imagine if the shoe was on the other foot? No, because they don't give a shit about you. But here's the beautiful thing. I don't actually care about those people at all. They're subhuman filth that isn't fit to exist, which means I don't respect their opinions at all. And so, hold on, stay with me on this.
That's freeing.
So, it feels so good, because since I don't respect their opinions at all, I don't care what they say and do. It doesn't affect me at all, because frankly, even if they said something nice about me, I'd be like, dude, I'm not into that. You know, put that away. Some of them had their balls hanging out, by the way. Did you see that? Like,
Your
how did
balls
they?
are showing.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, madam. Your balls are showing. Jesus Christ, what a clown world. And finally, the second point I wanted to make. There were also a bunch of people that were calling out the Pope, that were saying, there's all these right wingers that were saying, why hasn't the Pope denounced the blasphemy at the Olympics yet? Okay, so first of all, a bunch of the people saying that aren't even Catholic. So just file that little tidbit away. And second of all, since we're doing a Catholicism thing, I have a confession to make. I don't give a fuck what the Pope thinks. I don't care any more about what the Pope thinks than I care about what those mentally ill dudes think. So what the Pope condones or doesn't condone means absolutely nothing to me whatsoever.
Yeah, same.
Except, like, you're not Catholic, right?
No.
So the Pope, his opinion, what does that mean to you? Like, nothing?
Yeah, he's just some dude. I mean,
yeah,
probably an alright guy, but
no, he's a communist from a shithole country, is what he actually is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, that even worse. But on top of that, he's literally just a pedophile who lives in a palace across the sea. So I don't. Like, again, why are you asking someone like that, like, please speak up for me? Really? Gross. Absolute. You know, like, get comfy in the cuck chair, right wingers. Jesus Christ. Speaking of getting comfy in the cuck chair, let me tell you about tonight's sponsor, which is Fox & Sons Coffee, which you can find at foxandsons.com. Use promo code ITL. You get 18% off orders of $34.99 or more.
Nice.
Shipping is free on orders of $40 or more. Visit them online at their website, which is foxandsons.com. I actually have a bag right here. This is the electric boogaloo right there, which just, give it a little.
Yeah.
They've got so many new flavors. Are you like me, Dave, where when you find something on the menu or a flavor that you like, as soon as you find one that you like, you just get that every time?
locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in. But you can't do that because he has so many things to choose from. So
you don't know what else is out there. You got to try them. Try them all.
If you don't drink Fox and Sons coffee, you're trans.
Oh. Yep. You just don't know it yet.
So that's Fox and Sons coffee, which you can find at foxandsons.com. Use promo code ITL. Bunch of degenerates. Right. Guys, we're going to be back with the meme of the week in the viewer mail right after this commercial break. Don't go away. Back to the show, everybody. Hey, Dave.
Yes, Alan.
What time is it?
It's time for meme of the week. I found my voice for that.
I had so many questions. Like, why are they black? How much do they cost? What is their real purpose?
What the hell?
But we do have a bonus meme. Check out the bonus meme.
I am a Muslim. I am Jewish. I am black. I am gay. I am disabled. I am a woman seeking to control her health and her choices.
See, that guy didn't drink Fox and Sons coffee.
Yep. Now he's all confused.
You'll discover warmth and serenity in a sun-kissed haven. Wow.
Whoa, you got a vacation coming up.
Yeah.
It's saying you're going to hell. Oh, the clock's back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the soy check thing.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
There's a screenshot.
Yeah. Well, people tuning in for the first time, like I don't know what's going on. I don't get any of this.
I didn't even notice the clock back there. That's cool.
Let's answer some viewer mail.
For now.
Yeah. Right? Let's see. Andrew Avery writes, Dear Alan and Dave, do claustrophobic astronauts need more space?
Oh. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Justin Campbell writes, actually, I had to write this for Justin because the guy who like almost got fired like 2 weeks ago for his social media stuff is suspended from social media. he just can't
win.
No, he can't keep this guy down. All right. Keep spreading the message, Justin. Justin writes, Dear Alan and Dave, the message was telling somebody to kill themselves.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. Which we do that literally every week, and we're... Yeah. Anyway. What is one movie from your childhood you'd like to see remade for the modern day, assuming it isn't done retarded and gay? Well, that's a big assumption.
Yeah. It's going to be tricky.
I mean, see, that's the thing is that if it was a movie from my childhood that I actually enjoyed, then I enjoyed it. It doesn't need to be remade. I think that's the big problem with remakes is if it was good, why would you remake it?
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
you know. What?
Be interesting. I mean, if they with the new technology and make it look flashier, like I was thinking, like I looked up Never Ending Story because I'm like, are they already remaking that? And they are doing like some kind of series or something. But I think that'd be kind of neat. But like you said, yeah, it's already amazing the way it is. So yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm typing to Patrick McFarlane, who just messaged me asking me if I had a date in mind for our next episode, and so I'm literally messaging him back live on air to say, I'm busy.
Yeah. Let me get back to you after the show.
None of these people watch this fucking show. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's see. Shane the Hapitarian, today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
I
Shane.
don't, what do we have that's birthday-esque?
We got balloons.
Yeah, give him the balloons. Why not? He's 1 year closer to 40. Hit him with it. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, we got to run out of those balloons before we do something else. He says, who you got, Texans or Bears for the Hall of Fame game? Did you know that the preseason Hall of Fame game is tonight?
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Football's coming.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're bringing back sports ball too. So it's going to be dope. Ooh. Yeah, I know. Sports ball's so much fun. It's way better than this, whatever this is.
Yeah, this
is great.
Tedious.
Yeah, we got a good producer on that show. Mary Lynn Wilimowski writes, Dear Alan, Dave.
Oh.
When you're grocery shopping, do you look for the best bang for your buck, or do you buy whatever you want without worrying about the price? Got some feedback on that, Dave?
Who do you think's who's who in that scenario? I will go for. Sometimes I'll try the cheapest just to see. Like, you never know, it might be all right, but usually, yeah, I go for prices. I go for sales, store brands. I'm looking at price per ounce. I'm doing math.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Patrick has responded because I had said, do you want to come on in August? But today's July 31st. And he says, haha, are you saying right now? Because it's not August yet. God damn it. Fucking Patrick. That's how you can tell he's a libertarian right there, by the way. All right. Let's see. Didn't you say something about you're the number of years old where you're excited about, like, the coupon book?
That was
the grocery ad.
Post. Yeah. I get a weekly ad coming to my email, and I'm excited about to see what the super coupons are for the week. Mm-hmm. It's like the really good deals.
Yeah,
stock up and save.
You know what the next big milestone after that one is, don't you?
Oh no,
death.
Oh,
so
there's something to look forward to.
Yeah. Ryan Seifert writes, Dear Alan and Dave, when it's 90 degrees outside, do I cook inside or stand over a hot grill so I don't heat up my house? I mean, that's really hot for them up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's like basically in Canada. So if it's in the 90s up there, Ryan's just dying.
Yeah. You got to check on him.
Yeah. I tell you what, I mean, a lot of people do grill out, obviously, when the weather is nice, but there is something to be said for one of the reasons why you're grilling out is so that you're not cooking in the house, heating up the stove. Yeah. Ooh.
Paying for the AC to bring it back down.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Ryan just grill, just
suffer just for a little bit.
Yeah, I like to suffer a little bit every day as a treat myself. Yeah. But I was talking to a friend recently who's kind of in a rough patch right now, and they said, basically they said something along the lines of, it just seems like every day is suffering, and I was like, ooh, I'm really good at that. You should talk. Yeah, you should talk to me. So, I don't really have any tips for you to stop suffering. I have tips for you to do the suffering right.
And spread it around.
Oh, yeah. I'm good at that, too. All right. Okay. Brian Johnson writes, Dear Alan and Dave, have you ever gone ice skating? Well, obviously, me, a Southerner, has in fact never gone ice skating. But I'd be shocked if you haven't gone ice skating.
Oh, actually, I've never gone ice skating.
Really?
Yeah, it's like either you got to go to a rink and like on purpose and do it, or you have to own the skates at least if you want to just do it outside, which is possible around here. But yeah, I've never did it. I did a lot of roller skating when I was a kid, but I always wanted to try it. I might try it. I mean, I also have never broken my ankles, so that could be fun too.
Yeah, it is true that, you live maybe in the right climate zone where you might get excited to go skating, but you might just fall straight through the ice to your death.
Yeah, that's always a possibility too.
Mm-hmm. So, maybe you should give it a try. Just ice skating. Just
Go out to the pond.
Yep. Yeah. In fact, now don't even wait to winter. Just. All right. Celeste Annis writes, Dear Alan and Dave, do you prefer frosted or unfrosted brownies?
Oh.
Okay, so I actually didn't realize people even made frosted brownies. You people are degenerates.
Yeah, that's gluttony. That's a sin.
Yeah. If you eat frosted brownies, you're trans.
Oh, that's a bit much.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I said.
I like them frosted, yeah. I like chocolate on chocolate, more chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Not trans.
Hashtag not trans, yeah. Let's work on getting that
Get
trending.
that going.
Yeah, if the brownie, I feel like this is one of those things where if the brownie is good, then why would it need frosting? It's like, but see, I like cake more than pie, but it can't be one of these cakes where it's like just layers and layers of decorative icing. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
If the cake is any good, it needs to have the right ratio of icing for it's like 4 parts cake to 1 part icing.
Yeah, there's an equation.
Yeah, there is. Fat people like me and Dave know.
Yeah.
Like we failed calculus, but this we got
like
this.
Walter White. You know.
Yeah, Dave, it's time to bake. Just... All right. we should do that. All right. Brooke Atkinson writes, Dear Alan and Dave, what is the worst TV show you've ever watched all the way through? Probably Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Because they ruined it so much. It's one of those things where the ending totally destroyed the entire work of art. But when you've already dedicated years into a show, you're like, well, that fat fuck's not going to finish the book. So what else do I have? I just want to see... I want to see what these liars say is going to happen in the end. And now I've seen it. I got
something on this.
And there you go.
Because I don't even finish good shows, so I don't think I've ever finished a bad show.
Yeah.
There's yeah.
Plus, you don't know what is a good and what is a bad show because your tastes are just awful.
No. I said Castlevania was good.
But you haven't even seen past like the 3rd episode. How could you even know it's good?
It's fun. Yeah, it was fun. I think
fun? I don't know if
my God.
fun is the word. I don't know if fun is the word I would use to describe Castlevania, Dave. I know for a fact the only episodes you've seen is where they're like throwing babies against the wall. And you're like, oh, this is fun.
The first one.
I like this.
It starts out with that.
All right. And finally tonight, Aaron Kittner writes, Dear Alan and Dave, is it better to make the meme or be the meme? You do not want to be the meme.
No.
Yeah. If you're the meme, you had like the worst day of your life, and now people are taking a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Probably. Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the lizard person on the plane lady, and then they trotted out some fake woman who's not even her to say that that's her.
No, it's not.
They killed that woman. She's dead.
Yeah, because she was hot in the picture.
Yeah.
And then they bring out that lady, and she's kind of,
I would say the Hawk Tuah girl, but apparently she's just cashing in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool with it.
She actually just lives right down the road from me.
Oh.
So I'll let you guys know.
I don't know. The more I get to know her, the less. Yeah.
You don't get to know him, Dave. Jeez.
I feel like we're friends now.
Okay. Guys, we're going to be back with the Summer Olympics tier list right after this commercial break. Don't go away.
I, Kamala Harris, am your Democrat candidate for president because Joe Biden finally exposed his senility at the debate. Thanks, Joe. I was selected because I am the ultimate diversity hire. I'm both a woman and a person of color. So if you criticize anything I say, you're both sexist and racist. I may not know the first thing about running the country, but remember, that's a good thing if you're a deep state puppet. I had 4 years under the tutelage of the ultimate deep state puppet, a wonderful mentor, Joe Biden. Joe taught me rule number 1, carefully hide your total incompetence. I take insignificant things and I discuss them as if they're significant. And I believe that exploring the significance of the insignificant is in itself significant. talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time. Another trick is trying to sound black. I pretend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and in my speeches, I always do my best Barack Obama impression. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And okay, look, maybe my work addressing the root causes of the border crisis were catastrophic, but my knowledge of international politics is truly shocking. The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. It is an alliance that is strong and enduring. And just remember, when voting this November, it is important to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. And by what has been, I mean Joe Biden. You think the country went to over the past 4 years? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Aaron, The Walking Dead, yes. That's a show. Frankly, it should have just ended after the first season, maybe the second season. And then, maybe the third or fourth season. After that, my God. It just keeps happening, you know? All right. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. You are not going to do a 2.5 hour tier list.
No. You got the
we
mirror
are
set up.
Going to end the show on time. Yeah, all right. It's time for the Summer Olympics tier list. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off, what are we starting off with, Dave?
We're starting off with archery.
Archery. Okay.
Yeah.
Get a little Katniss Everdeen shit going on here.
Archeries. Yeah.
Boy, she was better before they leaked her nudes. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't know. I didn't. So archery in the Olympics, do you actually watch? Like, here's the thing, is that automatically it's C or less unless you actually try to catch it. Like, if you're not trying to catch the archery segment, then it's automatically C or less.
Watch it. I'd watch it if it was on, but I didn't search it out. Now, I'm not paying for like all the extra stuff. Like, you have to have like Peacock or something to watch like whatever you want when it's live. So I'm just seeing what's on network TV when I'm home. And archery ain't on there.
Now. Yeah, archery is not like a premier category. I mean, I think archery is cool, but am I really watching archery on the Olympics? Yeah. You know, I actually had a cousin that was like one spot out of qualifying for the U.S. team for the Olympics for archery.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
did
exciting.
The whole thing. He had all the shit, you know, and I was like, wow, could have probably bought a pretty neat gun for the amount of price of this useless. Yeah. So I'm going to put it in C tier because I feel strongly about if you're not seeking it out, it's automatically C or less, but archery is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And useful.
That is true. Olympians basically, other than like the handful of the most famous ones that get the Wheaties endorsement, these people don't even make enough money to like pay the bills. Most Olympians don't. So yeah, at least with the archery, you can kill stuff and eat it.
Yeah. You can use that.
What's up next?
Oh, next is gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Ooh.
You know, gymnastics is a weird one because like I know like the American women are a lot more successful than the American men. Now I think the men won bronze this year. So they at least won a medal. But it's one of those things where like all the greatest moments that you can think of, like remember Carrie Strug? Remember the whole, she like broke her ankle or some shit and then she did another vault and aced it and everybody was like,
that's always amazing.
So like I feel like gymnastics is always one of the premier categories.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like figure skating in the Winter Olympics. Like they're going to dedicate a section to here's the skating. Well, here's the gymnastics.
It is pretty cool.
I tell you what, all this controversy about trans athletes, you're not going to see a trans man, which means a woman. You're not going to see a trans man, which is a woman pretending to be a man. You're not going to see one of them fuckers doing the rings, are you? Nope. I tell you what. Okay, here's the thing. On the one hand, men who do gymnastics are gay. But on the other hand, they're not trans because you got to be jacked to do those rings.
Oh yeah, shredded
beefcake fags. Anyway, so gymnastics is, I think, in above C tier because yeah. So
they're ninjas, man. It's amazing. I just watched that Simone just launch herself 12 feet into the air, just flipping, and it was like, that's incredible.
Yeah, like when you or me do that, we think, oh, here comes the pain.
No, the end. That's the end.
Yeah, you don't have much time to think at all. That's right. This is the end. Yeah, so I'm going to put it in A tier for now. We'll come back. What's next?
Oh, badminton. Sorry for laughing.
Why are you laughing about shuttlecocks, Dave? No one's even said the word yet. All right. You know what? Badminton is actually one of my favorite games to play at like the family reunion and the friends are hanging out in the summer. Badminton's
we keep it in the trunk all summer. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Just an impromptu badminton match breaks
out.
out.
You never know.
Yeah.
Some competing team like West Side Story.
See, the thing that's tough about badminton is I feel like the Olympics people don't really promote badminton that much.
They should. Yeah, not at all.
Have you actually seen professional badminton? There's some lightning fast there's ninja shit going on.
It's insane. Yeah.
Like, how do you see the fucking thing? Like with a tennis court, you know, like I understand they're hitting the ball like 100-mile-an-hour serve, but at least he's all the way fucking over there. At badminton, it's like you and me on the other side of a table, just slamming some shit as hard as we fucking can, and they return it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you could do that, I bet if they had a racket that could like stop a bullet, I bet they could do it.
Return a bullet.
Yeah. So I think badminton goes into the top 3, but it's not like a premier sport.
No. I did search it out, but somebody suggested it. Me and Mary watched it, and we went down a rabbit hole for a little while. It was fun. Yeah.
So B for badminton.
All right.
Okay.
We can shuffle later if we feel the need.
What's next?
Oh, baseball.
Baseball.
Really? They play baseball? Yeah, they do. Okay.
See, you know what the problem is with baseball is like with basketball, like our NBA players are going over there and just murking motherfuckers. But in baseball, like the Major League Baseball season is going on right now. They're playing for their teams.
Yeah.
So like the baseball team that we send to the Olympics are like the dude you knew in high school that was really good.
Yeah.
Like it's that guy. It's not like Nolan fucking Ryan. It's that guy you knew that was good.
Plus we get all of our baseball players from Cuba anyway, so
they're traitors. Yeah. To Cuba because they're playing here. So I don't know. It's kind of a bummer because it's not like uber amazing professional. Like that's the thing is that sometimes people are like, it really ought to be amateurs. No, it should fucking not.
No,
I want to see the best in the. I want to see the best in the world. Exactly. So I think baseball is actually a bottom 3.
Yeah, I'd put it below archery. I think 'cause I'm not even gonna if I roll across it, I'm not really gonna watch it. I don't like baseball to begin with. It's kind of boring. But
get fucked baseball. Yeah, F for fucked. Get fucked baseball. All right. Speaking of the best in the world, I know I feel great.
You're all jazzed up.
Yeah, I am. It's anytime I get to talk about how trans people should be eradicated, I get all excited. Okay, now here we go. The best in the world. Basketball, the dream team. I love how every single year with each new American men's team, they always say, oh man, this team's the best team ever. And it's like, no, they are not. Like the 92 dream team would absolutely murk every one of these guys.
Is that like who was on that Michael Jordan and stuff?
Yeah. Like, wow, you really wowed the audience with your basketball knowledge there.
That bird guy. What's his name? Eddie Bird? I can't remember.
Not like that. Remember? Not like that. Okay. So basketball does not suck like baseball because it has pro players in it. I mean, all the world's teams all have like NBA players on them now these days. So,
yeah.
I also kind of like the international rules where like goaltending it's technically a thing, but once the ball hits the rim, it's like fuck it, just do whatever you want. And there's no 3-second rule. You could just stand. You could just stand under the goal, just shivving people. Just get the fuck out of my goal. Yeah. So I kind of like that, to be honest. You should just get a sumo wrestler to just stand under the goal. Just fuck people. All right. So I'm gonna say B for basketball. It goes above. I don't know. Should it be A or B?
I really don't like basketball that much either, so it's like I'm already a little
You look like a white dude for Harris.
Put me in the Zoom call.
Yeah, got the big rim glasses. Get the little. All right. All right. This next one's going to be a little bit controversial. We spent weeks getting ready for this segment, and everyone just knew that
it was
beach volleyball was going to be S tier. And then this happened. They're wearing pants. What the fuck?
That's so wrong.
Why are they're wearing pants?
Malarkey. Okay. I heard it was just that one match.
I've seen a bunch of pictures of
no.
several different teams wearing pants. So never underestimate women's ability to fuck up a good thing, says the guy who can't stop getting banned from social media. So it's still up there, you know? Mm-hmm. It's still up here. But that just
if they were to make that a permanent change, then it would severely hurt their rankings in the tier list here.
I think it drops them out of S. I think it does.
Ooh.
I think it drops them out of S. You're only S tier when you down to the skivvies. Like they're basically wearing the same amount of clothes as the gymnasts now, so now they're tied with gymnastics.
That was one of my favorite things. Was it's like that opening ceremony as a Christian was so offensive to me, but I'm still gonna sit down and watch Brazil versus Spain or something.
Yeah. Ooh, Spain. Good call.
That might have been Ryan's pick.
I like Spain too. Spain's great. All right. And then we have boxing, which is another one of those things where it's a popular sport internationally, but it also is an Olympic sport. It's not just like a game. It's a sport that's in the Olympics. But boxing this year is a little weird.
It's gotten weird.
Just plain weird. Check this out. So here is a mentally ill man beating the fuck out of that woman from Mexico. Just fucking crushing this bitch.
Yeah.
If you ever wonder what it would look like if a man fought a woman in boxing, well, wonder no more, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this dude. Look at this. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Look at this dude. When this fucking guy gives a salute, tell me with a straight face that you think this is a woman.
No, that's a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude. It's a cock and balls, and he's beating women. He's like endorsing domestic violence on TVs around the world.
No, I mean if they're consenting, it's kind of.
So boxing goes to F tier for fucked because they are letting men beat women in boxing. So no. You notice you don't have a lot of. First of all, notice you don't have any women pretending to be men in any of these. Not one.
Yeah.
Isn't it so weird? It's just plain weird.
Yeah, maybe they're just not sporty.
Yeah. But you also don't see you don't see a lot of the men and a lot of the other, like they're in the combat sports. Like they couldn't be in badminton, right? Like they had to be. Jesus Christ. Is that trans boxer a cop? Yes. Okay. Fencing. Okay. Be honest. Fencing's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever watched a match.
Then how would you know if it's cool?
Because I've seen pictures. It looks they got like cool outfits and swords, stab each other.
I would think after like 3 years of doing this, you would know to not tell the audience, like, I haven't read the guest's book, I haven't watched the movie. You would just pretend that you had, instead of announcing to the whole world that your opinion is meaningless. So fencing is another one of those sports that I think like they should promote it more because it's really cool. Like it's another one of those things where it's like lightning quick reflexes. If this were real life, of course, both of them would be dead. Oh, yeah. Like they always stab each other. It's just who stabbed who first.
They both have a pierced lung.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't get stabbed by a rapier. I want a rapier.
Yeah. You're an adult. Get one.
I am.
You can do that now.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to conceal carry that thing. I mean, it's in the scabbard. It's not brandishing.
A rapier ain't even tucked. Just open carrying. All right.
So I'm going to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in B tier. It's
kind of like archery, but it's cooler than archery.
That is true. Maybe archery goes up to here. Okay. Let's do that for now. What
archery would be cooler if you were shooting at other people, like whoever.
Yeah, who gets shot first, just like in fencing. Yeah,
that would make it really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that.
Yeah. All right, what comes after fencing?
Oh yeah. You've been going on without me.
No, what's after fencing?
Man beats woman. I know I'm getting there. Fencing, rowing.
All right, rowing. I'll tell you what, I have a rowing machine.
Yeah.
And it's a good workout.
Yeah. Something to do by yourself without other people watching.
Wow.
It's not entertaining. I don't think. It can be cool. It's a race. That was a little.
This may be the strongest opinion you've ever shared on this show, is how much you don't like rowing.
Well, now that I think of it, like they have big teams.
Like
on boats,
those trans activists raping all them kids. I wouldn't do that if I were them. But rowing, fuck rowing. That's what Dave says.
Right to the chipper.
Jesus. I mean, I agree with you that it's not like a premier.
No,
it's not like a premier sport, but you know.
I'll tell you what. If I turned on network TV and it was on, I would chill and I'd watch the race. So I'd watch it.
All right.
That's all let's see.
We're gonna put it right. How are we? We need to take a commercial break. Let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna like speed run the rest of the list. How about that?
All right.
We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Tonight's show is proudly sponsored by Fox & Sons Coffee. Fans of It's Too Late use code ITL for 18% off orders of $34.99 or more. Shipping is free on orders of $40 or more. You can find them on their website, which is foxandsons.com. That's foxandsons.com. Welcome back to the show, everybody. All right, what do we got next, Dave?
We got shooting.
Shooting.
All right.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
So normally I don't really care too much about shooting because it's not like they're having gunfights at the OK Corral, right? Like it's a whole thing. They got all this weird tech and they've all got these different little stances. There's this gay dude with a rifle like leaning backward. Yeah, it's a bunch of weird shit. But then everyone take a look at the gold medal winner from South Korea, Kim Jin.
Oh.
Yeah. I want her to shoot me in my kneecap.
Mm-hmm. And then nurse you back to health.
Yeah. So.
Some cool gear.
So shooting, I think, is at least a top half.
Yeah.
But is it cool? But is it cooler than archery?
Oh. I think so.
Is it cooler than fencing?
That one's tough.
Okay. All right. What's after shooting?
Oh, okay. Swimming.
Okay, so swimming is one of the premieres, right? Like,
yes,
everyone's
I've been
going to watch
all those.
Yeah, all the teams.
But it's because that's what they're airing. Yeah.
Yeah, and the relays and like the 100 whatever, all that. Yeah, like all the Michael Phelps stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be prime time viewing right there. Is the swimming. So I think the swimming is up here, like in the area of gym. I think is swimming better than gymnastics?
No, not at all. No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it right there for right now. What is how
beach volleyball has fallen?
Well, it didn't fall as much as having a man beat a woman all the way down here in F tier. All right. What comes after swimming?
We got table tennis.
Table tennis.
Ping pong.
Yeah. It's just more sports for the Asians to win. You know.
Is it like a DEI thing?
Well, Asians are like the elves of our world. You know,
they're really good at certain things. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they're just they're lithe and quick. Yeah,
nimble. They're nimble.
Yeah. All right, so nobody watches this. Like, let's just be honest. No one. It's not even
cool
on TV.
When you see it.
Yeah.
Like that scene in Forrest Gump where they're just like tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
But it's
the fact that your only exposure to it is Forrest Gump tells me all I need to know. All right. What comes after ping pong?
After ping pong, we got weightlifting.
All right. So weightlifting is another one of the things where they've got like the different categories, and they've got men and then men with titties. So there's just those are the only two categories. There's men and there's men with titties.
They're genetic women.
But like, is the weightlifting in the Olympics higher or lower in the hierarchy than like just the world's strongest man competition? Like, it seems to me like you want to win the strongman competition, and the Olympics is just kind of like, eh.
Well, some Olympic lifts are insane, and they're very technical and dangerous. Like that. I checked it. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But again, I don't search it out. If a video comes across, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to watch a whole competition. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's better than rowing.
Yeah, I'd watch that before rowing if I had a choice between the two. That's kind of the thing. If both were on, which would you watch?
All right. What's after weightlifting?
Wrestling.
Wrestling. So wrestling's another one of those things where it's like a truly elite wrestler just needs to go fight MMA and make a bunch of money, because they're not like the Olympics are a joke. Like you're not going to get it in the Olympics. Everyone watching wrestling in the Olympics just says, "Wow, they're gay."
Yeah.
They're like, you stepped out of bounds, so you have to do doggy style. Like it's fucking horse shit, dude. They're gay. Like,
I think you're watching the wrong wrestling.
Like, everyone's so offended by the opening ceremony. Dude, they've been doing this shit in wrestling the whole time. They've been doing it the whole time.
Dry humping for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Dry humping 5 minutes. Yeah, that's right. So, okay. So no one watches this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one watches this.
I wouldn't watch it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. All right. We'll start to fill out the category. Okay. All right. We're getting back to one of the premier categories that looks like running. That looks like track.
Yeah. Yeah. You have 100-meter dash written down, but there's a lot of different.
Yeah. So all the relays, all the different distances, 200, 400, marathons, whatever. It's all together. But yeah, the 100-meter dash is like, that's the world's fastest man. Like, whoever wins that.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah. Whoever wins the 100-meter dash, that's who everyone says, oh, it's the world's fastest man. You know.
Yeah, they're getting a Nike sponsorship.
Yeah. Yeah. If you win this, you're one of the premier Olympic athletes. Yeah. So I think
it's watching that.
I think that might be S tier, just because, like, basically the winner of the Olympics is the person who wins the 100-meter dash. Like, you just win the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the gymnastics. I think that's more entertaining, just because of all the flipping and spinning and butt cheeks. But
we're not on gymnastics, though, are we, Dave?
No, well, we already did that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So with 51 minutes of recording time, you've decided you want a sidebar to talk about one of the ones we already did.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
What's after track?
Pole vault.
Pole vault.
Got that in there.
How do people get into pole vaulting? Who says, hey, I'm a good athlete. Let me use this stick to go 20 feet in the air and see if I don't impale myself.
Yeah, how do you find out you're good at that?
Yeah, who does that?
Find out if you're bad real quick.
Yeah. Most people just miss the divot and just ram it through their skull.
Yeah.
And the ones who survive that go up in the air and tear their balls off. They come down right on their sack. Now they're trans. Now you're in the opening ceremony instead of the games. I mean, it's amazing as hell to watch. It's like you see it and you're like, yeah, that's, like I'm not saying I would win the race, but like I can walk, so I know how to do track. I can't do a pole vault. That's crazy. All right, what do you think? Pole vault.
Oh, it's somewhere in the B, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of where. What would I watch over?
I'm just gonna put it in the middle.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's this big fucker doing? What's that?
He's throwing.
Oh yeah, it's like
he's got the shot put.
Yeah. Well, we had a meme of the week a few weeks ago of I was like when you see somebody on the street that has a chihuahua and you say, hey, let me have that leash for a second, and you spin it around.
Like the hammer throw.
Yeah. These dudes are strong as fuck too. Like they're not the weightlifters. They pick up their weight and throw it.
Yeah.
That's a practical
they frown
skill.
on that. They frown on that in the gym.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy can also kill a deer. He just throws rocks at it. Yeah.
That was the first step. Once we figured out how to throw rocks, it was game over for everything else.
So I think it's better. I'm going to put it like with weightlifting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What would I watch first?
It's just it's different guys with abnormally large necks.
Yep, big thick necks.
Yeah. All right, last one. What is this?
Race walk.
Race walk.
I don't understand that at all.
The thing is that they've got some like rules for you can't like go into a trot. Your gait has to be certain. I don't know. It's a bunch of dumb shit. Like you think, well, I can walk, so I can do this, but there's rules for how they can walk and maximize their speed and distance. And nobody watches
I'd watch
this.
that for 30 seconds and just to go, well, and then
yeah.
What else is on?
But you know what? It goes to D instead of F because fuck these guys. All right. So you think gymnastics should be an S tier?
I think so.
All right. I'm moving swimming to S tier because that's a premier sport, and I'm going to move basketball to A. But beach volleyball stays in A because they blew it.
Yeah,
they blew it. All right, guys.
Go broke.
There you go. There's the Summer Olympics tier list. We will be back to wrap up the show right after this commercial break.
If you're enjoying tonight's show, consider supporting the program by becoming a member of our Patreon. That's over at patreon.com/Alan Mosley.
Like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Alan Mosley TV. You can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/Alan Mosley TV. Subscribe to our YouTube page. It's youtube.com /Alan Mosley TV. But if you're more of a listener than a watcher, you get us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice thanks to Spotify. It's Too Late with Alan Mosley or Alan Mosley TV. You can actually watch it on Spotify too.
Yeah.
But through that platform, it goes to all the podcatchers. But if you're the kind of person who watches videos on Spotify, you can do that.
You can do that.
Most of those other links are actually lies.
Yeah.
Because Facebook is dead.
I'm surprised you keep saying it all.
Yeah. And Twitter is still there, but it's X.
Yeah.
But you can still go to twitter.com /Alan Mosley TV and it will work. But
it's a good platform. Go there.
I don't know. We need like interns who fix all this stuff for us. We don't have time for that.
Time for this.
Yeah.
Find us on Twitch. That's what you need to do. That's
I
where all
should
the fun's
replace that with Twitch.
at. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is
fun.
where it's
That's
at.
where all of our commenters are.
Yeah, because they're weird. They're weird.
Weird.
Pretty weird. Yeah, all the people
They're
on
acting
Twitch.
weird.
Really weird. Yeah.
Commenting weird.
I'm gonna go over there right now and see what they've been saying. Give me just a second. I'm gonna pull this up.
All right.
I'm gonna see if there's been any degenerate filth going on in my Twitch chat while we've been doing the show.
They've been pretty good.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised the show went as well as it did. Normally, when we do a tier list, it's like here we are at a quarter past midnight trying to hash it out.
I think we agreed on a lot there. I think there was minimal arguing.
Well, I went into it with the philosophy of be honest with yourself. If you know that this isn't something that is a highlight sport and you don't go out of your way to watch it, then it can't be it can't be an SAB. It has to be a CDF. No. It just has to be. Because if it were that good, you would watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Search it out.
But I also haven't watched any of the Olympics at all. So really, they're all F tier, if you think about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching.
You got time to watch?
Enjoy it.
When do you have time?
Yeah, in the evenings after the news, we'll go there and check out what's going on.
Apparently, there's rewards enabled on my channel. How do I remove that?
I don't know, but if people subscribe right now, they get some Apple Plus TV for a few months.
How do I get everyone to subscribe to the channel, but take the rewards away?
You're spreading that suffering around again, aren't you?
Yes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of It's Too Late, and we will see you next week.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
That went by quick.
Yeah, well, time flies when you're having fun.
Are we doing the after party thing?
Yeah. Just real quick. Just in the time it takes to do the show. Upload.
Yeah. They can tell us what they think about our picks.
No, they can't. I don't listen to these people.
Oh. You can feign.
These people are like the Pope to me when it comes to their opinions of my picks.
They're not people I don't respect.
Yeah, not even people. Subhuman, actually.